strike. And King didn't drag the mark down, but he does kick the goal. There's a lift.
He picked his mark, 15 metres out directly in front. It was a big pack contest. And he got a nice little bounce there. But look, that'll do King's confidence the world of good. He's not...
See something he likes. Down the line, King, and they come from everywhere. But he's got such a presence, this young man. He draws a lot of free kicks. Max King got it moving quickly. Membry, good spot. And at the back, play-on's going to be the call. I think the goal's going to Paul Hunter. It is. First.
Frustrated at their side at the moment. Butler launches a long ball. King over the top, double grabber. Looks at something that looks relatively easy, and thank goodness they say. Their first goal coming 9 minutes into the second quarter.
6 seconds on the clock. He plays on Higgins. They need to take a mark. The Saints right in the goal square. Of all people, King comes across and snags it in the square.
Sensational. This is what we want for this young man.
Max King with his first kick of the afternoon. Right through the middle. The Saints kicked too late to get their tails up after Sydney dominated with 4 in a row at 1 point.
Rebranded, Richo.
And rebranded.
Makes it a little bit more expansive and really got to try hard. Max King, he's athletic and quick. Overrunning to Hamill. King boots a ball. Clever goal, Max King. He's got a couple.
In front on that occasion, Marshall. High, not sure it travelled the required journey. Out the back is Wood. He's a left footer again, and neatly and deliberately got it to King. So Max King, it's a difficult angle as you can see. And just tries to fade it from the left post in, and he does, and beautifully manoeuvred between the big ones. Back to Howard, and I think the umpy might have been right on that occasion. High footy, and they're going to go again. Burns into the middle here. Mason Wood, that low left boot. Look at the transfer. Higgins got the player on in the goal square. King, will he mark and play on? He's very wide. Will he get back to his feet quickly? No. And the Saints could go 4 goals to zip here. Max King looking for his second. I think he's got it. He has. The Saints 4 goals.
Little look up from Bartel. Now he drives it long to Long. Aliir, Long, off hands. Big Butler, he flicked it. Was that a throw? Umpire let it roll. Kicked off the deck in the end. Full forward. King got a toe on it. Big time goal with 12 seconds left.
It's for a key forward. You've got to make them kick the ball to you. You just have to get in a position where they can't ignore you, just like that.
Big clunk by King. His best return of the season was the 5 he kicked against West Coast back in round 4. Haven't seen much of it yet so far, but that is a delightful finish from long range from Max King. He's seeing a good game of footy. And you're getting your wish too, Nick Riewoldt. Hunter with the last couple of clearances doing well at those stoppages. Membry, drive it in. King again. Terrific mark. A commanding presence. In his second season, Max King, the real star of the competition. Last set shot was delightful. That one is just as good. And King kicks a couple in the quarter. Billings to Butler. Slides past Edwards. And nothing to go to forward, so Saints to chip short back to Billings. Now they'll bomb it long. And Saints can get set up. And King drifting in front. Left hand right across the front of it, right hand at the side. But it works. It works very, very well for Max King. A much-needed goal for the Saints. Everything would have to go right for the Saints. The Eagles, we're going to put a bit more separation between them. We're underway in the final term. Out of the middle, the clearance goes the Saints' way. Butler got it to Steele. The quick entry to King. This is second full season of being out there for the Saints. Directly in front. It's a dream start to the final term for St Kilda. See, that wasn't well read by Ryder or King. He was desperate for a little hit up. Here's King again. And he's the king of the pack! Rising over them all. And taking another big contested mark. Oh, that is brilliant, isn't it? I was about to say that's the lane that was open previously. He kicked 5 in a Saints win back in round 4 against the Eagles. He's got a handful again. 5 goals for Max King. And it's back under 20 points again.
Shouldn't just bomb it long to a spot. He kicked it to a position where King could play to his strengths.
Yeah.
He could actually run and launch at the ball.
Not much ahead. Brings it inboard. Hill sends it long. King's got some separation. And he takes another big grab. A commanding presence inside 50. 8 contested marks. And he's been kicking them pure as well. And the Saints creep closer again.
Touches here early on the Saints. Kick inside, here comes King on the lead, no problems. And he mentioned a duck. Opening moments here. King, he's cleaned up this part of his game as well, and there's a really good example of it. So Steele wants to get it and go, and he does. Gets an extra 5, penetrating, beautiful kick to King on the lead. Boy, does he look sharp tonight. So he can see what's going on. Present up to the footy. Almost the same shot as he had before here. And he's really got that part of the game working well. He's got a couple, the big man.
And pass. Burns. Drops the footy forward. Swans have got the numbers in here. They don't leave anyone on the back. McKenzie goes a tap to King. Tight angle for King.
Oh, he's kicked it.
He has kicked it. King has got 2. And the Saints get 2 on the bounce. This corrals him. Back to Marshall. Eventually they pull the trigger inside to King. And they hit the big boy.
Well, that's the key kick.
Butler was much more ferocious than he was early in the year.
Similar position to Butler. Early opportunities. A wonderful finish, and the Saints are on the board.
It's not good for Geelong down here at the moment, guys. College Jasney's just come off as well, and in the hands of the trainers as well, with Henry then going down as well.
Looked like he gave O'Connor a shove. The umpire said play on. And here's the impressive young man, Sharman, who's good on the lead, Jason. Possession number 7 already for the Saint. Henry floating across his King though, so he's taken a couple of early grabs.
Oh, he looks imposing up there, doesn't he?
I just like the fact they keep kicking it to him in a good circumstance where he can run and jump and he's got the right matchup.